Hi everyone. Welcome back to my page. This is Rosemean from Rose Digital Hub. Um, as we all aware that I'm doing a 10-day Go Life challenge, and today is the day 5. And today I will be discussing on the transformation that has come into my life while joining this online digital business. So there are sort of 6 questions which I will answer. I will not take much of your time. We'll keep it as short as possible. So the first one is how my life was before I started this business. Um, so before I started this business, my life was more like a laid back life. We used to go to work, have a 9 to 5 job back home, do your household chores, get into bed, after doing my prayers and everything, get into bed, stress over bills that's supposed to be paid. Sometimes all those stress will make you, will give you insomnia, and you'll be up all night thinking and assuming miracles will happen and this problem will go. However, which was not the fact. And this was basically my life before I started my business, worrying about everything, even if I have to do something additional than where I need to cut off or what things needs to be stopped and things like that. Like literally, it was a financial battle, it was a mental battle, it was all sorts of battle, depression, everything within ourselves. So this was before I started this business. A moment that hit me that I needed a change. Okay. The moment which actually hit me was the uncertainty of our jobs. For example, during this COVID, the amount of people who lost their jobs, like for our jobs and everyone's job, literally, it's sort of based on contract basis. It's for like 3 years term, 4 years term, or something. And I have witnessed myself where people's contract were not renewed, or due to the company not able to afford to keep that employee and stuff like that, people have been laid off their jobs and stuff, which was really scary because we had no funds for our rainy day. We were not saving towards our golden years. We were just living in today. If for any unforeseen reason anything happens tomorrow, if any one of us leave job, one person's income was not enough to cater the household expenses, mortgage, car loans, credit card loans, and all so forth. So I think COVID made me realize, and why things turn for people, even for people who worked in tourism industry, even though they were not laid off, but there were no homes of tourism going on and stuff like that. So all those things really opened my eyes that we need something extra as a backup. And when you find this business and how it was like for, so I have been seeing many ads like this. However, there were news all around where people were scamming, people were trying every possible way because because it's a worldwide pandemic and everyone is fighting for to get some money and stuff like that, and they tried some shortcuts as well. And it was all over the news that scammers are around and stuff like that. So I used to see such ads and I always had this thing that it's a scam. It's something about money making where people will take your money and will get lost from there. So when I found this business, I think it was a miracle for me. I don't know. I have been praying. I have been praying that I need to know what next thing should I be doing. Like I wanted to do a business, however, I didn't have enough finance and stuff. to start a business. And I was always praying for guidance, that I want to do something, I need guidance, and I need a way to be shown to me how and where should I do. So it was like, I think 2 3 days after my prayer. It was a quick one. And I came across this ad of a lady, and I it actually interested me. I think she was from Fiji. So I was like, okay, Fiji people are quite careful with their money and stuff, and they won't get involved in all such things. Especially, there's like, it's a small country, and these things are not very common there. So I went to her page, and I was scrolling through her page where I saw my mentor's comment there. And I went to her page, and from her page, I was going through her post and everything, and I saw her interviewing some officials. And out of all, there was one doctor. So I searched in Google for the doctor and just wanted to make sure that yes, he's actually the doctor and not fighting around or not the maid doctors. And to my fortunate, he was a doctor, and I was quite surprised. And I was like, I think this is more than enough for me, and I should take my first step. So I just signed up, and once I signed up, I think it was like within 2 to 3 days, I was all up and running. So I just signed up. I paid my 149, which was my one-time membership fee, where all trainings, website, everything will be done for me. And I just did that, and I went ahead. I became part of the private Facebook group where I was able to see success of so many other members. It's like 100,000 plus members there, and it was like unbelievable. It was unbelievable the way people's life has changed. And yeah, it requires some dedication. It requires some work. However, it's your business. If you can be so dedicated, if you can take out your time, be at someone else's business on time, live there, sometimes on time, sometimes we stay behind, we stay back for a while to make things go run. I mean, to make things run smooth and stuff like that. So when it comes to your business, I'm pretty sure everyone can do it. This is something for you. And it's the best part is that you can leave this legacy behind. You have kids, your spouse, and anyone. If you do not feel like that you can continue, you can always transfer your business, and therefore they will start from where you left. They won't have to go and start from the scratch. That's the best part. And yeah, realization when you took action to join. I think I've answered this in my previous question as well. And challenges I went through, and I didn't give up. The only challenge I faced was being a little skeptical, but I think that's the best part. That you do your homework whichever way possible, and when you enter with an open mind, and then you'll see how easy things are. Is things are practically trainings, everything, video based trainings and everything is provided, and you just have to open two windows on your computer and just follow one window, and on another window you keep doing things. Even every petty thing is there, press next after this, leave these three boxes aside, all those things. Like anyone, you don't need to be tech savvy, you don't need to be anything at all. Similarly, how I was not someone who was doing marketing and stuff. So I was not so active in social media. I was against posting so much about ourselves and stuff on the Facebook and stuff like that. So, but how things changed, like the training side, how everything was made so easy and stuff like that, that I myself sitting here and doing all this, or using all those Canva and all those apps where which has made things so easy. I never had that there's some apps as such, all those things. And yeah, so basically just being little skeptical was my challenge, and a little bit of, sometimes I have to sacrifice a little bit of my sleep, just an hour or so, just to balance and take out my time on my business. So I don't mind doing that because this is something I'm doing for myself, and I'm proud of that. And so the breakthroughs, I'll say the miracles, which was for me, was the answer to my prayers. And as I mentioned before, I was looking for something and I was praying hard, and I believe in signs from God. And yeah, once the sign was there for me, there was no way that I would turn back. I would do all my homework, all the required things I could to make sure that I have my mental clarity before I enter, and I will not turn back. I will fight and I will go ahead. And I'm not a quitter, so I'm here and I'll be here for good. And this is my business. I'm proud of it. I'll ensure that I reach to that peak, and I'll make my family proud. I'll be able to make my community proud. I'll be able to change many people's life with this business. And that's it. So I have answered all the questions basically. And don't forget to sign up, tune in tomorrow morning around 6:30 a.m. Sydney time. And I will be having a live interview with my coach, Maha. So don't forget 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. And we will share her journey with you. She's one of the very successful coach in our community, and she'll inspire you, I'm pretty sure, with her stories and her side of struggles and everything. So let's see. Catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. sharp. Talk to you soon. Bye bye. Good night.